Thompson will kick off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Holding fire complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, they try to throw for it on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud.
Makes the grab past the marker. At the 45 on his way. Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That's caught. It's Randall. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Clemson is quick to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. That's caught. It's Randall. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Barely 2 minutes into the game, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Davidson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Davidson. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Looking to buy time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Alabama quickly back to the line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Under fire. Still looking on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air. It's Klubnik. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Wants to throw again. Fires deep on the run. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Cueva. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Running to Green. There he goes. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback got it himself. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Fighting off. And the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line. And a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. That is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm I can't give him these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Nice football intelligence, understanding I'm not going to get to the quarterback. I'm not going to sack him. But if I get a mid up in the air, if I get one of those paws up there while he's throwing it, I can get the deflection and still ruin the screen pass. Really, really nice job by that defender.
He's got it. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I think I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this broadcast.
Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Simpson. On the shovel.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. And you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown tie. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. Well, you've already got the
But it's finna quit. But it's finna quit.
You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually, this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
He's going to let it go. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
That is a
Nice
quit.
play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And they converted the extra point with a little help from that left side upright. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Looking downfield on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Clemson jumps to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Now adjusting. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield.
He tries to take the top off. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And they're trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the deep...
He's got it on the left. He was oh so close to wrapping up this third quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period.
27, Clemson, 6.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, better look out. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Touch bounce pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's complete. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Moves around to clear up the vision. Takes a hit as he fires. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Simpson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Under fire. Pass is incomplete. Two-point conversion is no good. Not really sure why they went through that entire exercise, but that'll be the ball game. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the ranking
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kick it away to start us off. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
The Seminoles will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quickly complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Looking for space. It's Singleton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Aller. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but he's...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And that's stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great seminal running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to...
Looking to take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Pressure coming. Across the 25, he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Noles.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Allard. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. QB draw. Oh, he just held him poorly, and it's a fumble. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's White. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. The give is to Williams. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Noles trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Aller. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused a missed timing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going for it all. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll they'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked number 12. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Might be calling a hot route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking for his man. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these runs.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got an open man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his 1st catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and go, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Back to throw, it's Allard. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They dumped it off and didn't quite get to the 1st down marker, but they've created a better situation on 4th down.
No doubt. And listen, you want to push the ball down the field, and I want to go throw it beyond the sticks and get the 1st down, but I think they made the right decision dumping it off. You'd like your running back to find a way to break an extra tackle and get that 1st down, but decision time now on 4th.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll do it himself on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense. down. They'll throw for it. Oh, they're after him. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to go up top on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a heat. Another incompletion on third down.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Nittany Lions are threatening on first and goal. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back down.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
First things first, they have to recover the onside kick, and then they'll have time for probably just one play. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments. Off play action. Under fire. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.